So, Roblox Fatal Floors, a horror game where you need to collect some ores, you sell them for money, and you need to survive entities. Am I right? Well, today I'm going to tell you some pro tips from the pro, because I have floor 32. So, first of all, you should know on which floor the entities spawn, because on floor 1 almost no entities, only one entity and one environment hazard. So first entity, blob. Blob is actually harmless except if you touch him, and if you just want to pass by him, you can jump on the ribs, his ribs, or some people call it teeth. The environmental hazard, I call him pit. It's basically like void. It's in rooms where you have to make like a little bit of parkour to get to the other side, or there's like a bridge that you need to cross, and if you fall, you're just dead, bruh. Yeah, take this for example. This is pit. It's an environmental hazard. Okay, I'll just show you how you die to it. Very easy, right? Then floor 2 you get a new entity, actually an environmental hazard, thorns. As of the Kiwi update, it actually spreads faster, but does less damage. It slows you down, it makes you jump lower. The appearance is green bushes. First of all, Weatherman, one of the most dangerous entities, because if you don't have a good class, then it can double tap you. As Weatherman, I'm pretty sure it does 50 damage. Now you might be like, why classes? Oh, sure, because classes actually increase your health. Oh, second shot. So classes increase your health. That means you can last longer without dying. So Weatherman works in two states. 1, roaming. 2, scanning. 3, chase. So state 1, roaming. He's just walking around. He's doing literally nothing, just walking around, mostly back and forth. Also, I recommend you to not touch him, because then you get damaged and then he aggroes on you. So also when he's roaming, make sure to hug a wall or stick to a wall, because he only walks in middle of the path, never at the wall. So state 2, scanning. When he stops and his head spins, he's searching for players. That means you either have to hide or run. He cannot get into vents, but the interesting thing is he can cross bridges and pits, so you better run from him. He also can cross mansion doors if they're open, maze arches too, facility broken windows too, and the greenhouse too. So basically, if there's something up there, it doesn't matter to him. Weatherman aggressive state. When you either touch him or he sees you, he starts chasing you. He has around the same speed as the player. Now you either hide from him in a vent or somewhere, or just if you're in the mansion or the hotel, you can just close the door, shut the door in his face. Then he cannot pass through that. But one thing, do not let him into the elevator. Do not. Because as I said, he mostly walks back and forth, and the only way then you'll get him out is by aggroing him, because when he's chasing, he only stops chasing you when he stops seeing you. Basically when you get out of his line of sight. Yeah, a line of sight based entity. So, yeah, you better hide from him. So, floor 6. One of the more dangerous entities, but players think that it's completely harmless. The cave crawler. It has the appearance of a spider, but it is actually a completely different species. So don't you even think about thinking that it's a spider. He has to look at you for like 3 seconds before he starts chasing you. So use those 3 seconds. He also has a big cooldown between stare downs, which is good. If you're in a hall infested with thorns, you can just hide in one of the bushes from the cave crawler. Also, the longer he chases you, the faster he gets. So you better not let him chase you. One thing, do not let him into the elevator. Do not. Also, he has a secret state where he's just stuck. Because if you either shut the door in his face in the mansion, then he's stuck. He's just like sad, his mouth is down, he's staring down on the ground. Yeah, pretty sad, I know. But that is good for you at least, or when you shut the gate in his face. He also may do this randomly, because either in darkness or when he gets stuck in corners. One bad practice, but it works, is hiding from him inside blob. Like blob, he does 10 damage per second or so. No, not 10 damage per 0.2 seconds. Yeah, trust me. I've been reading the wiki all day. Call me a nerd for that, but I like being a game nerd. The next entity, the Bonehound. I don't know the exact floor for Bonehound, or aka the dog, but he can appear between floor 6 to 9. Yeah, that's from personal experience. He's the most dangerous entity, and when he appears on the floor, you just get a huge text on your screen saying, "Warning, dangerous entity detected." I recommend you to close all gates, rule out where he might be. Most entities. Do not let him into the elevator. Do not. Alright. Because if you get him into the elevator, it's over, bruh. Also, he has the danger level of 4 or 5. But, I forgot to say, giant kiwi. I don't know the exact floor. He's like 6 or 8. I don't know. Good practice for stealing the kiwi's eggs. So first, get his nest or her nest into your elevator. Then sell your ores, have your hammer out, click on the nest, and then on the last second, click delete tile. And make sure none of your teammates are actually close to a kiwi, because in that 1 second, the kiwi can damage players, trust me. I'm speaking from personal experience. So, yeah. But that is all the entities, so let's move on to the actually pro tips. So, before you go anywhere, you should check the corners. And if you're in a solo run, please close all the doors. I mean gates. Because there's no one that would close the gate if there would be a dangerous entity. Also, if you're playing a long session or you're going to play, I recommend you to put on headphones because it just makes your playing experience 100 times better. I recommend that you listen to the audio cues because then you know what entities are. Now, how to actually detect them? The weatherman just sounds like a clanker walking around. Yeah, pretty easy. Then the blob. He is always screaming because he's in eternal pain. This company's most embarrassing secret. Oh, not secret, but experiment. So you can hear him, but he's not really a big danger. But you can't hear the blob, thorns, or the pit, because those are environmental hazards. You just can't hear them. Next thing, cave crawler. It is very subtle, but you can hear it. By just... No, weatherman. You can also hear when weatherman is scanning, because he makes like a beeping sound, and then you can't hear his clanking. So, cave crawler, you can hear him, but it's very subtle. It's basically like, spider-like creature walking around. It's like, but quieter. So, yeah. The bonehound. You can't really hear him from far away. You need to get like within 20 stats, 30 of him, and then you can hear him like sniffing and like barking and. But actually, kiwis are global sound effects. So you can hear kiwis pretty easily. You just hear like a bird singing or whatever. Also, the kiwi is slightly faster than you, so don't even try outrunning him. But the bonehound, how to survive him or her? Well, first of all, make sure she's not roaming. You can only pass by him or her when she's sleeping, which every sleep is like 20 seconds. So use those 20 seconds to pass by. And yeah, that's all. That's all the good tips from me. Anyways, bye bye.